This is Vince McMahon, and this is Mr. Orange 83 Topics. Wrestling topic. Yeah, Rowan. Alright, so WrestleMania time is around here again, and as you can see, I got the matches set up, although I messed up a little bit. They're not facing off against each other like they were. And as you can see, my son still needs a few new updates for figures. But yeah, WrestleMania, one of the biggest wrestling events of the year. It happens every single April, and it's one of the most times it's good, and most times it's bad. Some of my favorites were like some of the ones in the early 80s and 80s and 90s. There were some good ones there was a lot of good ones in the Attitude Era. But not too many. As you can see, I got the main matches with Roman, against Undertaker, Triple H, or Seth. Randy and Bray for the title. Brock and Goldberg for the Universal title, which still haven't found the Kevin Owens with the Universal title. Did find it, but we didn't have the money at the time to get the figure, and haven't found it since when we have had the money for it. But so that's the WWE World Heavyweight title that my wife painted red to make it look like the Universal title. I'm really excited about WrestleMania, and if things go well, my plan to get a nice panel for WrestleMania this year might go off, as I've been wanting to do for the past couple years now. But we gotta wait and see, because my friend Matt, he don't know if his daughter's gonna be on spring break by next week or not. Hopefully she is. Oh yeah, you like the new background? This is probably what I'll be using often when I do probably big topic videos or roundtables or whatnot. But I'm not gonna do no predictions. I just put the figures out just to give visuals. But anyway, and I got the belt here. The WWE, no longer calling it the World Heavyweight, just calling it WWE Championship. That's what they're doing on SmackDown. So yeah, that's all I really want to say. And you got a lot of good matches that can be great on WrestleMania this year, and then you got a lot of matches that can be bad. Not point to a specific match, but another specific match. And I wasn't fond that this match was taking place either. But now the TNA. Oh, my bad. Impact Wrestling. I want to talk about all the problems Impact's been dealing with first. First of all, they lose the Hardys. They lose Drew Galloway, who they were going to build the company around. They do get Jeff Jarrett, Dutch Mantel, Bruce Pritchard, and Carrot Jarrett back, which they just showed that episode tonight. They're going to be coming out. I guess the new belts are going to have Impact Wrestling logos. And what they should do with the current world title is just switch the plate and put Impact Wrestling instead of the TNA part. I like that belt. It's the best TNA world title except for the one that I put on Hernandez here. So we'll see where Impact, it's been a little bit better than it was before Jeff Jarrett and them took back over, but still gotta wait and see. One thing I don't get, EC3 is a guy you have developed to be into a star these past, I guess you'd say 2-3 years, and you're not making him world champion. You still got Lashley as champion. Why didn't EC3 beat him for the title yet? He could possibly be the John Cena to your company. He could be the face of your company the way Cena was, and in a way still is for WWE. So why not make EC3 your guy? Also, New Japan, really doing a lot of great stuff. Again, I say it's the best in the world every single week when I do written reviews of it or whatnot. Every single week, best in the world. I I really wish they would give us updated ones, though. They keep showing us ones from a year and a half ago. I mean, they showed us from Wrestle Kingdom 11 this year, and that's about it. And I'm getting tired of seeing. Hopefully, Kenny Omega, when he comes back from his hiatus, hopefully Kenny Omega finally takes the title off Okada. Because I'll get sick and tired of Okada having the freaking IWGP Championship every time you turn around. So I'll have to wait and see how that goes. Now to ROH. Then I'll talk a little bit more about WrestleMania. But now to ROH. And first off, congratulations, Christopher Daniels finally won a major world championship. He well deserves it. He's a great wrestler, very entertaining, always selfless when he wrestles. I couldn't think of a better guy for them to take the title off Adam Cole. If anybody else would take it off, I'd probably be mad and freaking throwing stuff at the freaking TV. But congratulations, Chris Daniels. Glad he finally won the championship. Hope he gets a good lengthy title run, not too long, not like a full year or like a year and a half like Jay Lethal did, but long enough to get, established that he's going to be a great world champion. I think it's pretty much, well, I did see something about there might be some guys that are possibly going to WWE, like Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, someone else, I can't remember. But, I hope Adam Cole doesn't go to freaking WWE because he's pretty much the face of Ring of Honor right now. Yeah, see. But, so hopefully he's gonna stay, but who knows? I mean, they did sign Bully Ray in that, so who knows? Speaking of Bully Ray, here's a figure of Bully Ray. Impact wanted to sign him, but he decided not to go to Impact. Alright, now I'm going to do a little bit more with WrestleMania. Then I got some FU shout-outs. Now, Twitter, I gave a hint. I said it starts with H-A. But I'll talk about it here in a minute. But WrestleMania got a lot of things going on. You got the Triple H, Rollins, Owens, Jericho for the title. Andre Giant Memorial Battle Royal, which Braun Strowman's more than likely going to win. Man, they got so many matches this year for WrestleMania. And when you look at the card, at least the cards filled out a lot more this year than it was last year. Because last year, injuries plagued them and all that. And I'm hoping this year is a lot better WrestleMania than last year. But who knows with the card, who knows what the match. There's going to be some good matches here and there. Jericho Owens might be one. Orton Bray might be one. Triple H and Seth, that's pretty much going to be a brawling street fight, so who knows. New Day's hosting. As you see, I got my son's New Day figures right there. Yeah, New Day. Roman gonna get the torch passed by Undertaker. And as you can see, we finally re-leathered a belt to make a blue strap Big Eagle Championship. That's why I got it on Vince, so I can showcase it in this video. I had it on another figure of my son's, but yeah, I'm looking forward to WrestleMania. One of my favorite events of the year when it's actually good, but when it's bad, like last year, yeah. But now to some FU shoutouts, and first and foremost, I want to give a FU shout out to all those hackers out there who think they're so freaking smart and think they're so clever hacking people and getting in their personal information and thinking they can just do whatever. Because you know what? Hackers are pieces of trash to me. I mean, after what they did to Mark Times when they freaking hacked his account, his YouTube account, and freaking deleted it completely. A few years ago, almost caused problems with me and my wife and our marriage because they were freaking sending messages to someone that were, trying to say, they hacked her Facebook account
And bank account.
And bank account. And then I've been getting notifications from Google. They've been telling me hackers have been trying to hack into mine. Let me tell you something, you scumbags. You know, I don't mind if you do stuff like that to freaking, you know, people who deserve it. But when you're doing it to regular, everyday people or YouTube personalities who don't deserve to freaking have their channel hacked just because y'all think it's fun and funny. Yeah. Stupid idiots. But anyway, say what else? It just irritates me that hackers are getting so bad these days, and not to mention the allegations going on right now with our current president. Whether you what you think of him or what you don't think of him, you know, is irrelevant. But there is that accusation out there. It's just pathetic how pathetic hackers are getting these days. I mean, this is probably the worst hackers have been ever. And like I said, I usually don't mind them if they're doing it to somebody who deserves it. Like scumbags. I'm not going to say what scumbags, but, you know, scumbags. But when they're doing it to people who, you know, try to live an everyday life and just, you know, want to put their opinion on YouTube about something, just ridiculous. But, you know, that's the way of this world anymore. And you know what? Homeland Security needs to start doing something about this. They're the ones responsible for keeping this from happening. But they're too busy covering up other stuff. They don't want to do that. But, alright. My other FU shout out before I end the video. It's the people who text and drive. And the reason why I say that is because of what happened to Jim Ross's wife. I've always had an issue with that. I don't think people should text and drive. People need to stay off their phones. If you want to watch YouTube or freaking do Facebook or whatever, do it in your home or do it when you're not driving. Don't freaking do it when you're driving in a car, possibly having kids in it or whatnot. And you know, then you know, especially the worst ones with it is these freaking teenagers out there. They're the freaking worst ones with it. And something else personal happened to my wife. Some freaking stupid teenager was texting and driving and rammed the back of our van and, you know, caused her some back problems at NKU. The stupid idiot couldn't get off his phone long enough to freaking till he got done driving. And I don't know. And apparently it was a teenager that did this to Jim Ross's wife. 17-year-old. And I got another complaint. You know, someone at the Beauty and Beast movie, which my written review is on my Facebook fan page right now. Non-spoiler. But someone that was sitting like in front of me kept pulling their phone out during the Beauty and the Beast movie instead of freaking watching the movie. You know, they tell you in the movie theater for a reason. Be silent. Keep your phones off. You distract people from watching the movie and enjoying the freaking movie that's on the film. But no, they want to be on their phone 24/7. Now look, I understand at least they weren't driving or anything, but I still think that took away from that movie. And, you know, I actually liked that movie, even though I didn't think I would going into it. But it was actually not a bad movie. And if you see my spoiler review, you'll see what I gave. Well, I didn't give the rating. I'm going to give that on my spoiler review when it comes out on Blu-ray and DVD, just like with Logan. So, but if you read the review, you know where I'm going to be headed with it anyway. So, also did a Legion review last night, right after the show went off. So, yeah, I guess that's about it. I've ranted a little. I've talked about WWE, WrestleMania, talked about New Japan, ROH, Impact Wrestling. Best Man has a few things to say. Please like this video, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Yeah! And follow Mr. Hornsby83 on his Facebook fan page, Mr. Hornsby83 Topics, and on Twitter at Mr. Hornsby83. Yeah! Peace out.